Hi, I'm Leona Swiftsilver. Raised as a bard in Ilvinus, I've been on quite the adventure these past few months. After being blamed for the death of Lord Richard Kentigern and exiled from my home, I started exploring various cities and towns in Sen Maria, places I'd only read about as a child. I've met so many new friends, and have also endured a few difficult goodbyes. One such goodbye was with my childhood sweetheart, Roman. After learning that he not only tampered with my memory most of my years growing up, but is also a member of the Assembly, I chose to abandon my dreams of marrying him and stay with my new family. Oh, I suppose that's important. After growing up an orphan in the courts, I learned that my father gave me and my sister up in order to protect us from our mother. Did I mention that Kessra is my older sister? She's not particularly thrilled about it, but I don't doubt that she'll come around eventually. In the meantime, I'll have to be content with trying to help her fulfill a prophecy with the rest of Fate's Chosen, and find better ways to propose to my fiancé, Areo Mossier. As we continue forward with great challenges awaiting us, I hope to harness the new divine oracle power given to me by the Everlight. I want to make her proud and keep my friends safe in the battles to come. One day, when the world is at peace, I hope to be with my dearest Areo, my entire family, and enjoy a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, I'm Kessra Stormbreaker, and I'm doing this against my will. I said I would do it. Didn't say how I was gonna do it. Fine, let's start over. I'm Kessra Stormbreaker, and apparently I have to save the world. Sounds dramatic, right? A nobody from the middle of nowhere gets cursed, and now she has to defeat an ancient evil. Seems like there would be somebody more qualified than an average mercenary who spent most of her time going against goblins and orcs, yeah? Well, I checked, and there isn't. So now, while everyone else is dealing with a major civil war and all hell literally starting to break loose, I get to go searching for rocks that haven't been seen in centuries. I don't have to do this by myself, and I can't tell if I'm grateful for that or not. They all, most of them anyway, seem to believe that I've got what it takes. And strangely enough, they're all willing to risk life and limb to help make that happen. But trust me, if I had my way, I'd disappear into a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere and no one would hear from me ever again. But I don't have that luxury. So instead, I talk to my horse, listen to a shitlord in the sky, sometimes, and try to figure out if I'm going in the right direction. Man, I really hope everyone's right.
It was supposed to be a simple mission. Find the Crown Prince and convince him to come with me and lead a coup against his mother, the Empress. If only it was that simple. Who am I? When I left on this mission, I was Staff Sergeant Eldon Vale of the Imperial Army. A life of service is all I've known. I was sent away from Grassgrave when I was 16 to join the military, and since jail was my only other option, I went. I rose through the ranks rather quickly, earning a reputation for always getting the job done, no matter what. This led to being handpicked by Captain Valerie Donahart to serve under her command. In my 4 years serving under her, I learned more about leadership and friendship than I ever thought I would. She's become the most important person in my world, which made it all the more difficult to leave on this fateful mission. I did find the Crown Prince, Areo Mossier, and I convinced him to come with me to take his place as Commander-in-Chief. We were getting ready to leave when I met the Oracle, Andromeda Skyseeker. She inadvertently showed me a vision I cannot begin to understand. To make things more complicated, Areo then promoted me to captain and reassigned me to watch after Leona and Kessra and aid them in their mission to piece together the Veldahar. So here I am, in the company of people I barely know, in a world of magic and courtly intrigue I was not prepared for, separated from the one person I cannot live without. Simple, right?
Why, hello there. My name is Alexander Lightbringer, and I enjoy long moonlit walks, vigilante archaeology, and making new friends. I was born the fourth of 6 children to my well-meaning and overbearing parents. I was expected to dedicate my life to Pelor in some fashion, but I could never seem to get the hang of it. My passion for knowledge and not faith was eventually accepted, and I was to be turned into a wizard the family could be proud of. Unfortunately, the magic I am most adept at is necromancy, the one thing my family opposes with all their might. As a result, I retreated from court life and spent many lonely years researching in secret. One evening, while raiding a long-forgotten temple, I stumbled upon a genuine damsel in distress. I was intrigued by her tales of a lost well of prophecy, and by the comely paladin she traveled with. The friends I made and the truths revealed at the well changed my outlook on life and the world. I help Fate's Chosen and continue my illicit research whenever my duties in Wolfcrest allow it. Instead of languishing in obscurity, I now work to free my home from the corruption of the Empire.
In the land of Iolan, there is a village that every 5 years sends strong, young warriors to the cursed jungle of the Grim to protect an ancient artifact known as Lorekeeper. This artifact is held in a sacred, dark place, the center of a harrowing labyrinth aptly named the Hopeless Gardens. My name is Atlas Seto, and I am the current guardian of this artifact. I was on my 3rd year of duty in the Grim when I experienced my greatest failure. I fell in battle to a wizard named Alistair McGrath and his thrall, Kareen. I had almost given up hope when a group of adventurers came looking for that which I had lost. It took many long conversations, a tenuous confrontation, but eventually I made the decision to travel with them to recover the ancient gem. After some harrowing trials, self-realizations, and forged friendships, Lorekeeper was recovered. Although I felt that my mission had changed, the duty still remained, and I chose to continue on. Now, I travel with Fate's Chosen, people I call friends, working to drive back the darkness that would engulf this world and make sure the power they seek is placed in willing and capable hands.
I wasn't the crowned prince of Rayomastia when I first met Fate's Chosen. I was simply Ray, a man looking for his missing sister. While traveling with them, well, I fell in love with Leona. Unable to imagine my life without her, it became my new mission to protect my friends while I embarked on a quest of my own, to save the members of my endangered family, and save the Empire from civil war. Underlying players to this rebellion have been slowly revealed to us, and it seems to be coming to an end. My mother, the Empress, is held captive in the Nine Hells, while the Archdevil Apollyon stands in her place, bent on taking over for his master, Asmodeus. I do what I can to protect them, but this group of unlikely heroes faces a much bigger threat than just a civil war between squabbling territories. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting us all from just beyond our horizon.
At the same time, many factions work to their own ends both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Ban, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core by any means necessary. The Cult of the Dragon aims to raise Tiamat from the Nine Hells, and the Assembly? Bent on taking over the natural world. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of a group of adventurers they have named as Fate's Chosen, to some unknowable end. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Fate's Chosen must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure.
Have you heard of those touched by fate? Families forged through triumph and trial. Heroes to both stranger and friend lend an ear, and I'll spin you their tale.
And we're live with half-braided hair. It's fine. Hi, welcome to Open for Adventures, Fates Chosen, where we're always on time and we're never late, ever.
Ever.
Never.
Not even a little bit. And if we are, it's always a good time. I'm your host, Camille. And I'm stalling while I braid my hair. Does anybody want to give the recap? For
Before
last
we do
week?
the recap, I do have some stuff to say.
Wow. You know, Tony, I always love it when you have stuff to say.
I know, right?
Why don't you say
So-
some stuff?
Say the stuff.
Just going to do the announcements I normally do at the end, at the beginning. I might even do them at the end again. Just
My gosh.
letting everybody know that Dryad's special event, their Tea-Simmer box, is still going on right now. You can go out to dryadtea.com and go to their special events, and you can either get the 31 days of Tea-Simmer or the 15 days of Tea-Simmer. And they also have a lovely set of dice and D20 infusers that are also on pre-order right now. And as always, everyone should be looking forward to our
Extra life?
There we go. Yeah, that. I was like, it was just there. Our Extra Life stream. We've got a great schedule of things lined up. 24 hours of gaming for charity. We're going to have some great giveaways. I've been looking at some of the things that are in our giveaway pool, and they are awesome. So you're going to want to make sure you come and check that out. Back to you, Camille.
Oh, hi, okay. Our recap. I'll tell you what, I'll do the recap. What else am I here for?
You can do it in character.
You know, but say in character recap?
I don't know when we're going to be able to hear from
don't
Zytharia
have to.
again, so...
It might break my heart.
You don't have to.
Oh my gosh, I was about to start doing her voice and I almost started crying.
Oh no!
So, for the last 2 weeks on Fates Chosen.
It's
Can I get a clip of that, please? Thank you. For the last 2 weeks on Fates Chosen, we have had a guest DM, aka Goat, aka Swaying Goat, who led our party, plus Zytharia, through the plains to visit Palor and to ask a favor of him. However, it did not end the way that they were hoping. It ended up with the party finding their way in front of on a Githyanki ship in front of an astral dreadnought. Essentially, they made it out alive. They made it back, but Zytharia, the first point of corruption was that her tuning forks are gone. And the second bit of corruption is that when she tried to gate her way out, something went wrong with planar travel and she is stuck somewhere. If you'd like to know more about that, stay tuned to our Patreon. We will probably be releasing, not for any tier, but for free, the roleplay addictions of what is happening with Zytharia Calcrest, a level 20 cleric who is stuck on one of the outer planes. I tell y'all what, if the party does not figure out where she is today, I will tell y'all at the end of the session. The party is now, they have a couple objectives. The first primary objective is to get Alexander square with his family, and to do that they must go back to Azmorin, Alexander's ancestral home. But first they need to figure out where they are currently. And let's roll for it. I tell you what, each of my players right now is going to nominate their favorite idea that has been given in chat. And I'm going to write them down and I'm going to roll for it.
Ooh.
Let's start. Who knows theirs first immediately? Kate, where do you think they should be?
Dragonshire.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll
Morgan?
go.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really like Tal's idea that has to deal with the top of a mountain and a person who just is.
Top of a mountain. I can make that happen. Second, what's the next one, Mindy? You're muted.
Ironforge.
Ironforge. Than.
I like the idea of it sending to where the matching stone was.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. Not the one Val has, but yeah.
And Tony.
All the good ones have been taken, so I'm just gonna make something up and say, Hopeless Gardens.
Oh, fuck you.
Great.
Okay, it's gonna be a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5.
6.
Unless you add one. Did you add one?
I am gonna add one.
What are you adding?
We're gonna find out.
I think
maybe.
mine might be a secret.
Will you tell us if you don't roll it?
Hold on.
Also, Tony, as person playing the only character with more than 50 hit points right now, I hope Atlas is ready to literally save the day if we get stuck into any kind of combat.
Yeah.
Like, we have 2 single-digit HP characters. The other 2 are in their 30s, and then there's Tony.
To be fair, I don't have a lot of
Atlas, you're the same person. That's fine.
hit points to begin with, so it's really I'm sitting at 10% health, which is not bad.
Yeah, and I mean, Leona's probably still got a bunch of spells, and Alexander still has a bunch of spells.
Yeah, so many.
I don't know.
All right,
Did you
so
roll
friends.
doors?
All right, so friends. Let's get started.
God.
I have to go to the bathroom. Just kidding.
Do you really?
No.
Because I definitely forgot to go before we started.
Same though.
Just gotta hold there for an
Fine.
hour and a half. So.
You got this.
I believe in us. And our
Roll a
bladders.
Constitution saving throw.
Just don't laugh. It'll be fine. Or sneeze.
All right, Fate's Chosen.
Oh, God.
As you find yourself swirling through this pool of silver liquid and the beautiful note, I think it's either an F or a C sharp, whichever one it is, for the prime material plane rings out in your ears. You find yourself standing in snow. Thick snow. It swirls around you, and the air is it's a little thin up here. I need anybody who is proficient to make a nature check.
I think
I mean, I'm
anybody.
That's
half
none of us.
proficient in everything, so.
You can roll,
The
Mindy.
best we've got.
I got survival. That's all I got.
Well, that's an 8, so.
Of athletics.
Panoramic Panda just raided. Oh, I love pandas. They're the best.
Could I swing like a survival?
Sure, why don't you roll survival?
Okay.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
I am also very good at
My
this.
survival's a lot higher than. One might say twice as high.
Anybody roll above a 12?
I rolled a 13.
I rolled dirty 20 because I get plus 11.
I would have
17.
rolled
Okay.
That's nice.
with survival.
Kestra,
Out here, naturing and surviving.
you have been up here before, Kestra. You know that you are in the White Cliffs. Somewhere in the White Cliffs. In
no.
I
fact,
wouldn't recognize it, would I?
Please don't tell me
Jeez.
it's a familiar area of the White Cliffs
Oh.
with like near a giant field full of undead or anything near a familiar place of the White
oh,
Cliffs.
no, not that kind of familiar. No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
How familiar would Eldon be with?
Not very.
Okay.
Not very.
All right.
Up ahead, so it is mid-morning. You are on sort of like the side of a cliff, and up ahead you can see a small village.
Ow.
Why do we always end up in places that are so cold?
is the best kind of place.
This is the worst.
I'm gonna heal myself.
2, 3,
I'm gonna cast mass. Oh my gosh! Hello, spell. I'm gonna cast mass cure wounds.
Please.
And 6. That means everybody, including myself.
Mindy, where's your web captioners?
What do you mean?
Oh, I hate this song.
There, I fixed it.
No, it's fine. We're fine.
Wow. Well done. We're
Every
so
day.
good at this.
I'm a professional.
So good.
It's good because I haven't said anything important so far, so it's actually better for everyone.
So how much healing?
We'll cast Mass Cure Wounds at 6th level for 18 for everybody.
I will say,
Take it.
even though you are in the snow, it is not heavy snow. You are not surrounded. It's not thick. It is not. You're not. None of you are about to freeze. It's more like it snowed a couple weeks ago and it's just too cold to thaw out.
Melt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still freezing.
Atlas, you're still very cold.
I start pulling out the winter cloak. Bundling up. So there's a town
Just
that away. We want to try for like warmth,
It's about a 20-minute walk. Yeah.
cooked food.
I'm
about 25% healthier than I was a minute ago. So
I'm going to cast Sending
To who?
to Zythoria. Because I've got so many spell slots. I hope we don't get into combat because Sending is worth it.
It's fine. I can punch things.
What is your message?
Wait, do I know where we are? Where are we?
White Cliffs, somewhere.
yeah.
Oh, so, okay, but okay. Good. Hi, Zythoria, it's Leona. We are in the White Cliffs. Where are you? If you can respond, please do so. I hope that you're safe.
No response.
Okay.
I can give it a try. Hey Zetharia, we lost you in the Dreadnought, but Leona says you made it out. Where are you? We made it to the Prime Material.
You get no response.
Once we're back in town, I can try scrying on her and see if I can find her that way. But it would probably be best if we get out of the cold and at least somewhere.
She's very tough. I'm sure she's okay.
Yeah.
I want to start towards town, breaking up the snow for the people behind me. Because I don't know how high the snow is.
It's not. It's not. It's like a couple
all
inches.
right.
I thought you were saying that in relation to your head, and I was like, wait, what?
It's not that high. It's just, like
Oh, you're there.
I know you're not that
5
tall, Camille,
feet.
but goodness.
Atlas can walk on it. It's fine.
I can.
I'm just gonna fly over it.
It's true.
Alright.
All right.
You make
I don't say anything on the way to camp, on the way to the town. So, not a cover.
You make the 20-minute trek to this town, and the very first thing that you notice about this town is it's quite small. You are along the White Road, which stretches from east to west, connecting Wolf Crest along south of the White Cliffs to the rest of the world, to Zendaria. This is there are many towns along that, so that people can travel from one to the next without having to, sort of stay anywhere. Almost like, towns along like a highway, like gas station towns. This is kind of like that. Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
Sure.
I'm going to use
Time
one
of-
of my advantages.
What time of day is
It
it?
is
Same.
early morning.
Oh, natural 20. God, I love this dice.
I am
Distracted.
preoccupied.
I am also preoccupied. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
6.
16.
26.
Who rolled above the 15? Raise your hand. Atlas and Kesra, whatever your name is. How long have we been playing this game together?
She's got a lot of names. It's all right.
Accurate.
You find yourself standing on this road looking around. It's quite a busy day today. Kesra, the very first thing that you are looking for is an inn. And you do see one. Unfortunately, it looks like it is under construction as it appears to have recently burned down.
Well,
You can see
sucks.
a sign that sort of hangs in the middle of the road. It says The Pink. No, that's terrible. No, that's terrible.
I want to rethink that one.
That's good. That's it for tonight. We're done streaming. All right, bye.
We can name it like the Rusty Gate. Or like the
Plum. It just says the plum.
Sure.
It says the plum.
That's a choice.
The frosted glass. That's like plum. Not the pink. God.
I hate everything.
This is why you ask me to name taverns.
I mean,
No,
that's why that's why all those places along the highways, they all have like the porn store right there. So
Yeah. That's
Oh no.
The
I
really
hate this.
faded triple X above it.
No, but
Only
there's
two
a
of
sign
them
that
are left.
out front that on this tower that says temporarily closed for business.
Fuck.
how many? Like, can we count the number of buildings in town on two hands?
Probably.
Okay. Is there a church of some sort?
Interestingly enough, there is. Guess who it's for? Just guess. Just guess.
I guess it's Paylor.
It's Paylor. It's Paylor.
Of course it is.
Fuck.
I feel shocked. This Paylor guy's pretty popular.
I know, right?
Right.
Maybe I should go talk to him.
You did. Not.
No,
not
I didn't
but,
talk.
Not but an hour ago.
I didn't talk though. Well, maybe I did. You're right. Shit. But about other, it's fine. Let's go.
Don't you already have like one god thing to deal with right now?
Seriously.
What? Well, all we do is just pile shit on, so it's fine.
Doesn't mean we should. Oh god, it's fucking cold. Fine.
It feels great. Are you
Fine.
kidding me?
You head
Sure, we
over
can
to
find
this
shelter.
Church of Paylor, where you see basically a service has just let out. The people have, as soon as you're walking up to this building, the people have sort of let out and are chatting and talking. It's a beautiful day outside. There is a sort of like a very tall, sturdy, bearded man with Peloric robes on, whom you imagine is the I want to say deacon, but that's not right. The priest, the father here, the
Clergy.
clergy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we look like half the party got eaten by an astral dreadnought half an hour ago?
Let's look at D&D Beyond. Wow. Yeah, y'all look awful.
Wait, that
Yeah.
didn't update. We have 18 more than what it says on the screen.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I got up to 26 of a
I'm at
hit points.
27.
I'm at 107.
The priest is well, never mind. I'm done. I'm out, y'all. It's been a day.
The clergyman's name.
Well, y'all don't know his name yet. I haven't talked to him yet.
That's true.
But somebody asked in chat, so I'm working on it.
Okay, cool. So we look like dog shit. Great.
Excuse me, is everything okay here? He approaches.
We're a bit lost. Where are we?
Make a persuasion check.
13.
Are you feeling all right? This is the town of Honleath.
Honleath.
Honnleath. Honleath. There might be an E after the ends. I don't know.
Do I know anything about this town? I would guess not.
Yeah,
It's
do I?
Small as banana.
No,
like
not
single
really.
banana.
Yeah, a single banana.
Okay.
No, Eldon, you might have heard the name before, but there's nothing remarkable about this town
Yeah.
that would have stuck. You look a bit weary. Unfortunately, our inn has recently, as you probably saw, burned down, but it looks like you all are in need of a good night's rest and perhaps some healing.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That would be quite wonderful.
It's much
Mayhaps.
appreciated.
I'm always happy to open the church to people in need. Why don't you all come in?
Yeah,
Thank
see,
you.
Casper,
Thank you.
Paylor's still looking out for you.
Don't. You know what? Yep.
He leads you inside where there's, the big, this is not a large temple by any means. This maybe has 3 or 4 rooms to it. It's got a big room where people congregate and listen to the word of Paylor, and then some back rooms, like offices and that kind of thing. He leads you inside. He's like, it's not much, but it's what we have.
It's more than enough.
More than adequate, thank you.
I can ask around some of the congregation to see if anybody has any spare rooms.
This, I will be fine with this.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. We'll be out of your hair on the morrow. So
I will say that the inn's still serving food and drink. If the lower level was saved and it's mainly the actual rooms that are
How
gone.
long ago did that happen?
That was about a week ago.
It is most unfortunate.
It is.
Luckily, part of it was saved.
Luckily.
Important part.
And we had some guests staying at the inn who saved a lot of lives that day.
Sound like heroes.
sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately they left before we could give them a proper thanks, but we appreciate everything they did.
All right. I'm sorry, we got a little bit ahead of ourselves. I'm Alexander. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Farkle.
I'm Leona.
Well met, Leona.
Eldon.
Atlas.
Eldon, Atlas. Why does everybody get a British accent? Eldon, Atlas.
This is Kesra.
She isn't taught much.
Mm.
She's grumpy today.
I see.
She's grumpy every day.
It's true.
Well, later today there's a bit of a farmer's market in the town square, if you're interested in going. Purchasing some wares, if I don't know what your financial situation is, but if you were looking to do me a personal favor, you could go participate.
Least we could do to repay your generosity here.
Be more than happy to.
Of course. I have some paperwork to work on in my office, but if you need anything, I'm right here.
My friends require more rest than I do, so if there is anything I can do to help you around here to help repay your kindness for letting us stay here, I am more than willing.
Thank you. Thank you.
How day is it?
It's early morning.
No time for a nap.
Yeah. Yeah, more than a nap, I think.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take
A short nap or a long nap?
We'll start with a short nap. See where that gets me. And then I may wake up, say fuck this, and go back down for a long nap. We'll see.
I plan on taking a long nap.
I also plan on taking a long nap, but before I do that, I would like to try to scry on Zytharia with my crystal ball.
Let me just look at something.
I know it probably wouldn't be successful, but
Unfortunately, your spell fails.
spell fails.
Yes.
Well, then I would like to take a bit of a break. Then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Short rest, at least.
at least.
All right, go ahead and take your, at minimum, short rests.
There it is. Oh
No.
god, I don't have any spell slots if I don't take a long rest, though. I'm pretty sure I should take a long rest. I feel like I intend to take a short rest and then I just don't wake up.
Yeah, that feels right.
I feel like I have every intention of like, it's just a couple of hours. Oh, it's just like 1 hour.
Everybody else will get up. and
8
do stuff,
hours
and we're over
later.
there snoring.
Definitely not waking you guys up when I wake up. It's fine.
That's fine. No, please don't.
Yeah. I'm just taking a short rest.
Okay. Tony, what do you do while your friends are resting?
I will also take a short rest just to kind of reflect on everything that happened and to worry about Zytharia. And then after that, I will get up, and if there's nothing to do, then I will see if there's any straightening that I can do around the temple, clean up a little bit, sweep maybe.
Sure, easy enough. Does anybody leave the temple?
Once I have taken a short rest, I will. Yes.
Okay. Alexander, there's the long road that runs through here, and just a little south of that is the town square, where after your short rest you see a little market. It's very small, maybe about 7 or 8 booths set up, and there are about 7 or 8 people as well, maybe perusing, walking around. Mostly human, a couple of halflings, and a single woman who you would probably recognize as has divine heritage.
Okay.
In fact, can you roll a history check?
Sure. Need to re-ink these dice. History 16.
She seems familiar, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
She's alone. She's not wearing any ornamentation or anything like that, but she has on, she's got long silver hair that's pulled back, bright silver eyes, very Aasimar, with just a plain sort of blue dress.
Is she tending one of the booths, or is she perusing the booths?
Perusing.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way around the booths, but I think eventually my curiosity might get the better of me.
Sure.
I might kind of head over, but I guess first, what's in the booths?
This is a winter crop, so there are ears of corn, pumpkins, lots of gourds, several people who are, two booths that are sort of one, that are, it's a, two dwarves running them. One of them has tanning, like furs and that kind of thing, and the other one has very basic blacksmithing. Yeah.
Okay. I want to go up to that dwarven storefront.
That's actually, interestingly enough, that's the one that the Asimar woman, who, as you find yourself standing sort of near her, you realize she's actually quite tall. She's maybe around 5'8", 5'9". Looks quite strong. She is perusing the weapons.
Okay. Dwarven make is always good. At least as far as I hear.
Aye, it is. It is. I've always known to trust them. He's like,
I'm much used to them myself.
The dwarf is like, it sure is. He starts showing her. He brings out very dainty blades for her, like an ornamental dagger and a rapier. And she's like, actually, I was wondering if you had any great axes or great swords. He's like, oh, those are very high. Some casual sexism going on over here. It's fine. You're not much of a blade wielding type, then, sir?
Afraid not. Parents tried very hard. Never really took. Bit more of the arcane myself.
She looks over and smiles. Yes, both my brothers, actually, were about the same. I never could catch on.
Did they attend the academy? Perhaps I knew them.
Oh, no, not that kind. Sorcery magic, I'm afraid.
Oh.
They were born with it. Lucky bastards.
Well,
did you attend the academy?
I did. I did not finish, but
I see. Are you from this village?
No. Our friends and I were waylaid magically, unfortunately, and found ourselves here.
That's a shame. Waylaid magically? What on earth could you mean?
Some spells went wrong. Some nasty things showed up.
Oh,
a lot of running.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I was in a bit of the same predicament recently, actually.
Ah.
Winter wolves were the ones that got me.
Oh, I hate those things.
A pack of them.
They are the worst.
Yes, I will bear the scars for some time.
I think I might still have some from the last time we ran into them, but...
Dear. Are you here with friends, then?
Yes, we've got a small group that, where the priest, Archel has, allowed us to stay in the, for at least for the night, seeing as the inn is, incapacitated.
I noticed that as well. I did. Luckily, I have a place to stay up in the mountains, so I'm not in need. But I'm sorry that you are.
Quite all right. We're in our line of, well, in our recent line of work, we have no shortage. So I feel like I know you from somewhere, but I don't know why.
I'm usually not in this form. I'm surprised someone recognized me here, honestly.
You gave me a book.
Who are you talking about, Alexander?
I'm talking about the silver dragon in the mountain.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'll tell you yours if you tell me mine. Wait, other way around. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Name.
Oh, Alexander.
Alexander?
Alexander, it's up in the air right now.
What was it?
Lightbringer.
Nanira Carhart. Morgan, Carharts are cousins to both the Bassiers and the Kentigreens.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh. Me oh my.
Yes. I asked because I'm looking for my younger brother, and I heard he might be around here. I was curious to see if you had run into him.
We just arrived this morning. My friends are all passed out in the pews currently, so
Is anyone in need of healing?
there are a few of us who are probably a little worse for wear, but yeah, I mean, they wouldn't say no, I'm sure.
Well, I'm not a cleric, but I do have healing powers. If you need anything.
Thank you for the offer.
I'm paying forward some kindness that has been recently paid to me, so...
Ah. Did it have to do with the young heroes or whoever they were that dealt with the inn?
No, actually. I did hear that happened around the same time I arrived. Unfortunately, I don't... I heard it was a group of 4. Let's see if I can remember correctly. There was one elf, a halfling, a human, and a tiefling. I think that was them. I can't remember the name that was left with them, though. They had some sort of interesting name, but... One of them was a cleric of the Raven Queen, that much I do know.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes. I was unfortunately exploring the White Cliffs at the time, being hunted down by a pack of winter wolves.
So, you said your brother is missing.
I haven't seen him in a while. We normally sync up around this time. We make a history check again with advantage, Morgan.
Okay. That's much better. That's a 26.
You know that the Carhart is a family of 5. About 10 years ago, the father and mother and the youngest son were all basically their castle manor was stormed and they were kidnapped. And after that, the oldest 2 siblings, Nanira and Niam, sold everything they owned and went on like a revenge quest to find them. A while ago, Lord Richard Kentigern put out a bounty for information on them because nobody could get a hold of them for anything. But after he passed, the bounty is no longer, it's no longer collectible. So people have stopped looking.
Gotcha. Well, I hope you find him.
Yes, we're not usually apart for this long. So, I'm sure he'll turn up.
Go missing in an untoward fashion? Or just you happen to be separated and he hasn't met up with you?
The latter, I assure. That's not to say he might not be in danger, but knowing my brother, he has a way of getting himself out.
It's always good.
Yes, he's quite resourceful for a sorcerer. Mr. Alexander, I again offer my services to you and your friends if you need them. I'm staying in a cabin just north of here. There's a path that leads up to it. You can find me there if you need anything. I'm staying with a friend.
All right. I think we're probably going to be in town tonight. Who knows? Perhaps your brother will stumble into what remains of the inn, and we can inform you of his arrival.
That would be a dream come true. She kind of gives you a respectful nod and heads out.
Okay. I want to buy some furs, and I want to actually ask the blacksmith about carving tools, wood carving tools.
Large wood carving tools or small wood carving tools?
Both.
Okay.
I mean, like, I don't need like an axe or like a saw. I think I can get those, but maybe an awl or some chisels.
Well, I've got this one, and he shows you a set of small woodcarver's tools, and then this one is the larger woodcarver's tools. They weigh each about 5 pounds, and they're 5 gold piece each.
I'll give him the gold.
Which one would you like?
I'll take both.
Oh, they're a gold piece each. So, okay, so he takes 2 gold from you.
Yeah.
You see him kind of look in awe and look at the tools and shove them your way.
I'll pack those up, and I just want to get, like, I don't know, a couple like sleeping furs.
Sure.
You know.
How much more gold would you like to spend?
I'll spend another 2 gold on fur, and then I'd probably drop another 10 gold around the market on, like, I don't know, various small foods, things that, you know, might keep well / we can eat. So
Easy enough. You do so. People you hear start to chatter about the very handsome young man who is spending all of this money. Lord knows where he got it. He must be some sort of nobility from out of town. Oh my goodness. Have you seen him? Look at that cane. Or do you have I'm assuming you have your cane.
Oh yeah, I have a cane.
Look at that cane he carries. He's so distinguished.
Eventually, if Kesra doesn't actually wake up and come out, I'm probably going to make my way to, I guess, the inn and head downstairs and get an ale and kind of find a quiet corner. And once I have my ale, I'm going to try another sending to Zytharia.
What does it say?
Zytharia, we're in Hunleith in the White Cliffs. I'm a little worried that we haven't heard from you. Please respond.
You get no response. You do, however, see within the tavern a young woman, sort of dark brown hair, brown eyes, human. She is back behind the bar. She appears to work there, but she's actually standing on the bar. There is a mirror that basically looks like it is just for decoration and had a shelf with alcohol bottles. The bottles have been pulled down, and she is painting the mirror. Why don't you roll an intelligence check?
I'm going to use an advantage.
Okay.
That's much better. Natural 20.
Oh my god, that's much better.
It went from a 5, though. I mean...
You see that the very top reads, "The Heroes of the Pink Pig's Plum." And there are 4 outlines of figures. And you
she has gotten the furthest. She's gotten the furthest on two specifically, and they're the outsiders. One is a dark gray tiefling with massive horns, with a very charming smile, and the other one is a very short, 4'11" Eladrin, who looks exactly like Kiri Amaranth.
Oh.
You can see the smallish figure next to them. Once you recognize it as Kiri, you would see that it looks like Devereaux. The last figure that you actually would recognize as well, because she is from Azmorin, is Finley Montcroy, the youngest of the Montcroy family, who you might know has not been home since the incursion. After the incursion was over, she left, and she hasn't been seen since.
Gotcha. And she is... Well, yeah, okay.
You might know that she's... I don't know if you would know her occupation.
I mean, just depending on how she's dressed and, I guess, or how much detail they've put into it, like, does the tiefling look like a, I don't know, male version of Zytharia as far as armament?
No, the tiefling doesn't really resemble Zytharia. It is male, though.
Right, but I mean, like is he wearing armor, etc.?
I can't remember. I can pull up the character sheet. Hold on. Character drive. Deathkeepers. Warm gray skin, dark brown bull horns, lengthy black hair tied up, amber colored almond shaped eyes, high collared asymmetrical gambeson.
Okay.
Don't know what that means.
Okay. I get you.
It's like the red one that I was wearing in that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. And I'm probably going to just hang out in the bar until either any of my party shows up or it becomes kind of like post-dinner, in which case I'll have dinner and then probably head back to the chapel to rest.
Okay. What do the rest of you do?
If everyone else is going to continue to sleep and rest, then I will go out and wander the market a bit.
You would see that same young woman that Alexander was speaking to. You might even see him speaking to her.
We'll leave him to his conversation and see if I can find any fruits or tea.
There is a tea shop. It's very small. In fact, it looks like it's the bottom floor of someone's house that they've just converted into a tea shop. But the hostess is quite welcoming. She is sort of young, maybe in her late teens. Short brown hair, dark brown eyes. Hi!
Hello.
Welcome. Can I get you anything?
Yes. Do you have a full selection?
I have this, and she pulls out a big box with an assortment of everything from what looks to be small satchels that have been gathered by somebody to all the way to what you might find in a general store in a big town. So like the ones that come pre-packaged, they're like manufactured. She just has about 30 of them, all in no order whatsoever. Some order, slight order, and they're all in one big tray that sits out on this big table.
I'll see if I can find something that resembles a green tea with toasted rice.
Sure, yeah, you find a green tea. Are you in town for long?
No. My friends and I got waylaid here. Magical mishap. So they are healing and resting, and then we will probably be on our way tomorrow.
This is a terrible place to get waylaid. Our inn is not exactly functional right now.
We heard. But luckily the Temple of Pelor was kind enough to take us in.
Oh, you mean my dad?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yes, he is. He was very gracious.
Well, I'm glad he didn't offer you our house again, like he did the last set of adventures, so... He got in trouble for that, so... Anyway, here's your tea.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you mind if I hang out for a bit?
Sure. What's your name?
Oh, I am Atlas. Pleasure to meet you.
Atlas. Nice to meet you too.
So, do you get many adventurers coming through here?
No, not really. I've seen some strange people over the last few weeks. There's a really pretty lady outside earlier. She doesn't look like any...
This tall, silver hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was talking to a compatriot of mine.
Really? Is she nice?
I have no idea. I can go and ask if you would like.
You gonna go ask her if she's nice? That's weird, Atlas. You can't just go up to people and ask them if they're nice.
Why not?
I don't know. Whatever. Do what you want. I don't care. But if you talk to her, oh my god, tell her how pretty she is.
Are you interested?
No. No.
Do I believe her?
Roll insight.
27.
Yeah, she is.
Duly noted.
I'm just saying, Hanlicht is so boring. The only thing that happened is the tavern burns down. I mean, that's never happened before, but it happened last week, so.
Yes, I heard a group of adventurers was able to rescue a few people from there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was here selling tea like I always do to the same 6 people like I always do. And then I smelled the smoke, and next thing I knew, the tavern was burning down, and if it weren't for those 4, I don't know.
Do they know what started the fire?
I don't know, but I heard it was one of their rooms that caught on fire. But I also heard that when they went through the wreckage, several of the door handles had been melted, and if they hadn't bust in there with their warhammers, and that those people would have been trapped in the rooms and they would have died.
Well, that is definitely worth investigating.
Yeah. I think it was ninjas. You never know.
They were very sloppy.
Maybe. What do you mean?
They were good at their craft, and the people they were after would not have escaped.
Are you a ninja?
Not exactly.
Well, maybe I'm a ninja.
I can see.
Pretty sneaky.
I bet you are. All right. Well, thank you for the tea.
You're welcome. Sorry if it's not any
much
good. My mom makes it, so.
Oh, it was perfectly good. How much do I owe you?
3 copper.
I put a gold down.
Excuse me. I think that you.
Thank you. Maybe I'll come back before I leave.
Kesra, Eldon, Leona.
Puppy!
Oh my god.
So, I do wake up after my hour, and I wait for the people I expect to leave. I will wait another 10 minutes to see if anyone else wakes up. The snoring proves otherwise. I make a mental note to never get Leona a puppy. And I will pull my present out of my bag that I received an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like hunched over it, like 100% Gollum, like hunched over it. So if anyone comes in, can't fucking see it. I'm obviously shady, but I'm looking at it. What does it look like?
It looks like the closest thing you can think of is maybe a closed up pine cone, but it's lighter, almost like a faded gold. It fits in the palms of your hand. It's maybe about the size of a golf ball. But as you turn it in your hands, you see the light shift, and it glows a little, just faintly.
Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. I'm going to look at it for a little while longer, and then I'm going to put it back in my bag.
Okay.
And I will probably I'll take another nap.
Okay.
DM.
Atlas.
When I emerge from the tea shop, has Alexander already shuffled off to the inn? I would like to stop by the lovely silver-haired woman and just kind of say, "Excuse me."
Oh, hello.
Hello. If you get a chance, you should go down to the tea shop, right over there.
Oh,
There's a-
is it quite good?
It's okay, but the company is worth it. Yeah, I think you would make somebody's day.
Her cheeks, so she's very pale, so her cheeks flush red. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. She is very nice.
A bit young. I think that my age might be deceiving.
All of our ages are quite deceiving.
I might be old enough to be her grandmother.
Little flirting can't hurt, but I would leave that up to you.
Bright red!
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
And I will shuffle off to the tavern for food and drink.
Okay.
If I see Alexander, I will join him.
Yep, you do see him.
So what's good?
The ale's passable. Haven't had food yet.
Have you heard from Zaitaria?
I haven't. I tried reaching out again, but
That is
she's either unconscious or I'm not breaking the planar barrier.
I am not a fan of either of those options.
Me neither.
Do we go deal with your family, or do we go find her?
Well, we need to know where she is before we can find her. Leona tried scrying and it failed, which means one of a few things. We know her well enough that if she's Well, I mean, she could resist it in theory if she felt she was being watched by someone. But if she's on another plane, that would be why it would fail. Without knowing where she is, there isn't much we can do. If we do head back to Azmoran, I mean, if nothing else, we'll have more resources. There might be someone we can reach out to help us find her.
Does Asmund have a temple of the Raven Queen?
Yes.
I can possibly inquire there if we have not heard anything. Being who she is, I'm sure they might be able to locate her. Or communicate at the least. She has her little rollout of tuning forks that got us from plane to plane, so
Right.
hopefully she can still use those to get herself back to here.
I would hope so. Although they didn't serve us very well on that trip. I'm still puzzling over how that happened. I mean, I haven't done a lot of planar traveling, but I'm familiar with I'm at least familiar with the arcane side of the spell. The divine side is a little different, but
All of my knowledge of planar travel has come from getting, shifted to the Beastlands. So,
most of mine as well, to be honest.
all right. Well, I hope we hear from her. Let's could have something to eat.
Yeah. Are they all snoozing away in the temple?
Probably. They were pretty beat up.
The nap was good, but I think we owed it to the town to at least spread a little bit of wealth around, so...
Indeed. Might have spread a little something else around as well.
You dog. Already you found
Oh,
someone.
no, not me. The girl who was serving the tea, she ran the tea shop. There's a very lovely silver-haired woman who she was quite smitten with, so I just kind of sent her down to her.
Yes. She's quite a beauty.
How long does it take, Leomina, Eldon, Kester, you get your, we'll say about this time, you're waking up from your full night's rest. It is, let's say it was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 o'clock.
Do I get a long rest?
You do.
Oh, okay.
You
Thank
do.
you.
Bacon.
Did you just wake up saying bacon?
Hmm?
Did you say bacon?
Did I? That does sound good, though. Maybe I did. We should go find some bacon.
Oh,
Bacon?
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
The kitchen beer part of the tavern's still around, so we should be able to get some.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-mm. No.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
stop it! Mm-mm.
Ha.
Nope. I'm good.
All right, let's go.
Fuck.
I'll be there in just a minute. I'm gonna try to cast sending again.
Really? Sorry.
What's the message?
Oh my gosh, I have so many spell slots right now, I don't even know. I'm about to cast sending 7 times. Not really. At least not all in one place. Hi, Zytharia. It's Leona again. I don't know if Alexander was able to get in touch with you. Do you? can you identify your location?
You get no response.
I will get out my symbol of the Raven Queen.
What do you do?
I'll set up like some candles, but like not fancy because this is like a quick like I don't know how to like it's Hello, Miss Raven Queen. It's Leona. I know we haven't really spoken a lot recently, but I was hoping that you could maybe verify that Zytharia is safe. You, I'm sure, would know where and how she is doing. We haven't heard from her, so you know, I just it would be nice if you could just let us know if she's okay, maybe, since we haven't heard from her. I mean, I know you're probably very busy, you know, ushering souls, but Zytharia is important to us, and she is obviously very important to you, and well, maybe if I can't get in touch with her, maybe you can, and then you can relay a message and, you know, let her get back to me. I just want to know if she's safe.
Make a wisdom check.
I'm gonna use an advantage. I'm gonna use the crit. That was a 4 and then a 3. So we'll just burn a crit.
Okay.
Or I could not use my crit.
I just don't know. What's the total? What does that bring the total to?
25. I mean, as high as it can be. It's not a saving throw, correct? Because then it will be lower.
Correct.
Okay.
You. The candles blow out. And that is it.
I don't know if you talk to Saren Ray very often, but this is not very clear. I don't suppose you could clarify, maybe? No? Okay. Well, if you see Zytharia, will you just tell her that, hope she's okay? And thank you. And I'm gonna shuffle over a little bit. Saren Ray! Hi, it's Leona. I think the Raven Queen is a little bit busy, so I thought maybe I would ask you if you could, like, maybe deliver a message to Zytharia. Maybe. Or like... You know, I'm going to, No, it's okay. It's been less than 24 hours. It's fine. It's fine. If you'll just tell her that, you know, it'd be great if she could, like, reach out, or maybe she can just let you know and you can let me know. That would be great. The Raven Queen's very busy. I didn't mean to bother her. Just keep her safe.
You get no response.
At all?
At all.
That's fine. You're probably busy too. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna head to the tavern.
You find the party there.
Yeah, I have a beer. Me and Eldon have a big old plate of bacon. We're just...
Yeah, all the bacon they had.
You have made friends with the waitress. Her name is Becca. She's pretty nice. She's an artist, it seems. Is painting the mural.
We also recognize.
Yep.
Yeah, we know some of them.
Do we? I didn't look.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's Kiri.
Yeah,
How cool it is.
Why
Kiri,
are
and
they-
Devereaux, and two other people.
Yeah, I do not know the other two.
Two randos.
Huh. I wonder what happened.
Why were they up here?
I could ask.
Wait.
Why are they painting them? That is weird.
There was a fire here not too long ago.
A week ago, I asked.
A week ago, and the upstairs burned down. Didn't the last town we saw them at also
Holy shit.
Do you think that's just a thing that do you think that
I think that's just
No.
coincidence.
Hey,
The last
fool me
town was
once.
attacked by devils.
Duh.
Yeah,
someone's trying
but
to get to them? Do you think they're safe?
I mean, we knew that they were. I mean,
is the world safe from them?
Kiri seemed to have a good head on his shoulders.
No, that's a
Um,
good point. That's a good point. And it was they, but that's a good
Oh.
point. Eldon. Sorry.
Who?
Who are we? What are we doing here?
Clearly, I slept too long. It's fine. I need more beer. That's the solution.
Yep, that'll definitely help, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just saying.
I say that in jest. It is kind of odd, though.
I mean, by those standards.
Oh yeah, we're way worse.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, we can't keep running from Roman. He'll just keep following us. People will keep dying.
We didn't light a whole city on fire, though.
No,
Town? I don't remember how big Grass Creek
like
was.
an entire town.
We did
It wasn't
have
that big.
one of the lords of the Hells attack us in one of the major empire cities.
And
Sure,
then
but
there
it
was-
didn't set on fire.
There was poor Captain Burke and her crew.
Yes.
To be fair, when we showed up the first time, most of her crew, it's fine.
There was, well, anyways, I think it's purely coincidental.
I do too.
Sure.
A little
Like,
bit funny though, to be sure.
I'll choose to believe that.
If we ever run into him again, I'm definitely going to give him some shit.
Fair.
So fate's chosen. What are y'all doing?
Well, you all slept the day away. I've been drinking the day away mostly.
Oh, fun.
Fair.
So all of what? 3 glasses?
Ah,
Ah ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already on my third. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Seems to be a quaint little town. There's somebody you might know here, Leona. I'm not sure. Aniera Carhart?
Where?
You're very familiar with the Carhartts.
Oh.
They
So
are.
do they visit a lot?
They did. They used to when you were young. A lot. You were
Oh.
probably very close to Nanira. The Nanira is probably in her 40s or 50s. The kids are quite old. None of them have any families, especially considering the youngest son was kidnapped about 10 years ago. Yep.
Are they here?
All 3 children are Asmar. The parents are not.
Are they here?
Well, she said she was staying at a house a little bit north of town. Apparently she's looking for her brother.
Okay. So a strange place for them to be. Yeah, wouldn't it?
I thought it
Okay.
a little odd.
Okay, well, I do love Nanira, so I don't know how long we're planning on being here, but
Well, I will be here till tomorrow morning at least.
sure, right.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Scytharia?
No, I've tried a couple times, but haven't been able to get through.
So we don't know anything.
With right now, there's 2 possibles really. One, she's on a different plane, and neither myself nor Leona have been able to break the planar barrier, or she's unconscious, or she's dead.
She was on. Oh, scrying wouldn't matter. Scrying is a planes thing, right?
Yep.
I don't like
So-
any of them options.
They're not great, and considering how we got out of there and what went wrong with her spell previously, she could be anywhere.
I mean, she could just use the forks to get back, right?
I would hope so.
But surely she would have used them if she had them.
I mean,
that would
it's a
be bad.
taxing spell. She would probably need to.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Even if we don't consider the fact that she's dead, there's 8,000 reasons why she could be stuck where she's stuck. If she's stuck somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to wrap my little brain around all that.
I mean, technically, I flew because I thought about it.
Yeah, that was weird. I did
So, what the fuck else? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I had hoped my first physical foray into the astral sea would have been little less fraught.
that. Yeah.
I mean, next one probably will be, assuming there's another. What are the chances we land on another whoever the fuck they were?
Gith Yankee.
Good bless you. What?
So it's pronounced Gesundheit.
We're fairly
Maybe
lucky
spoke
that
Dwarvish.
we're very lucky that they were distracted by their hunt, and B, were even still as kind as they were. They have a bit of a reputation.
Well, they weren't very good at hunting whatever it is they were hunting.
They didn't seem to be, no.
I'd rather not go back there again.
Yeah, I'm on that boat right there.
There are some less dangerous, very beautiful places. It's also a timeless place. Time doesn't pass there.
Nope. All right.
We've kind of been hoarding this bacon. Does anybody want some bacon?
Why would you ask that?
I'm just trying to be nice to our friends, Kesra.
Fuck.
People are beginning to filter in. It's getting a little crowded in here. The volume is getting louder. Drinks start flowing as the evening begins to progress. And that is where we will take our quick break. Break time already?
Jeez.
We will be right back. Please get up, stretch, drink some drinks, pet your pets, and we'll be right back.
Oh baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmar. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi. My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devin Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want Watch your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you left me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless. I know. Just do what you want with me.
Welcome back. You all find yourselves in the tavern. In a tavern. Eating bacon for dinner. Fun fact, bacon is not made from cows. I don't want to talk about it. It came up in stream yesterday. It's fine. Okay.
Saturday.
Saturday. It came from Saturday.
And it didn't come up in stream.
Oh, it didn't? Oh!
Or stream.
Oops! Never mind.
I made bacon.
I mean, you
Camille
can't
said I
make
went.
beef bacon.
Anyway, you're in a tavern eating bacon. What would you motherfuckers like to do?
Go ahead.
I would say before it gets too late, how far is the nearest cabin?
You don't know?
Did she give me any idea? She said she was staying north of town.
You imagine. You don't really know.
Okay.
That's not
I don't know.
wrong.
Sorry.
It can't be too far.
Well, I have lots of energy because I just took a whole day nap.
There you go.
I could
So-
send
I
Yannicka to
could-
look.
I could probably do a sending to her and ask her how far it is.
That'd be better.
Who are we talking about?
Nanira.
The silver-haired woman.
Ah,
She
gotcha.
was a good friend growing up. I'm probably not going to be able to fall asleep very soon, and it's not too late, so it might be nice to say hello before we leave. I assume we're leaving tomorrow.
That's my plan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go visit Nanira then.
Not by yourself, you're not.
Nope.
The last time we were up in these mountains,
I was-
horrible things happened.
I was
Buddy system.
How many good things have
Goddamn.
happened from us splitting up, especially
Buddy
from you
system.
wandering off by yourself?
I don't wander.
Did you think you
I
were going
moved
alone?
very purposefully. No, I didn't think I was moving alone. Anyone's
Okay.
welcome to come with me.
All right.
I
See? There we
I
go.
am telling you so that someone may decide to go with me. I don't want anyone to feel pressured to go. I know it's very cold.
It's kind of my job.
That isn't what you're.
I'm kidding. I'm
Let's-
kidding.
Let's go.
It's not.
I want to.
I don't know if I believe you.
I don't.
Kesra, I'm leaving. I imagine Eldon is coming with me.
Yep.
I'm gonna finish my drink, leave 2 silver on the table, and go after her.
Ali Kestra? Or are you more inclined to stay here?
All right, fine, let's go.
Such a chore. Zin isn't going anywhere.
You say that. Apparently it was.
Fair.
They might come back to finish the job.
Oh my god.
Please not while we're in it.
I wonder everyone decided to come. How lovely.
Safety in numbers.
And not because we have
Absolutely.
to either.
Of course not. Absolutely.
Definitely because we have to.
Never. You're such a gem.
She is, isn't she?
I need to check something really quickly before y'all go. I wasn't you know,
Are
you
they
think
boning down already?
This was supposed to be a small thing. This isn't even the thing that I need to do.
Okay. We'll make it a small thing.
I just wanted to say hi. We don't even have to do it unless there's something that she knows that I want to know.
I mean,
I'm just gonna linger moodily outside anyway.
Knock.
it takes you about 20 minutes or so. It's a northeasterly path, and you find yourself in front of a very small cabin in the woods. It's it can't be any larger than one room, but this is clearly a place where somebody lives in total isolation. There is a faint light in the window, essentially, of this hut. But there's nobody outside.
Just go up to the front door.
The door opens and you see, without her usual armor, without her great sword, her silver golden hair falling around her shoulders, your old friend Nanira Carhart. Oh my goodness, Leona Swiftsilver.
Nanira, I'm gonna go in for a hug. Wait, was she okay with hugs in the past?
Oh yes.
Okay, I'll go in for a hug on the premise that hugs were okay in the past, and I don't think anything.
Just be gentle.
Wait,
I'm
what happened?
sorry. No, I'm fine. I just had some injuries. It's okay.
Oh, I'll go in for a gentle hug, and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Oh my god. I'm okay. It's just there was some winter wolves who were affected by some.
Oh.
Anyway, I would invite you all in, but I'm afraid there's not much room in here.
Oh, it's okay. We just I just wanted to come say hello. Alexander mentioned that you were here and seemed. What is the word?
What was this?
Coincidence. Yes, that. Beautiful. Yes, that word. I was going to say coincidental. That's much better. That we would be meeting here. It's a very unusual place. I guess for both of us.
It is. I'm surprised to see you outside of Inverness.
Well.
Actually, you know what? I'm not, now that I remember correctly.
Right.
I'm so sorry about Lord Kentagon.
Me too.
How about I get a fire going out here and we can at least be warm?
I'll turn back and smile at Atlas. Yeah, that'd be great.
That sounds fine.
She leads you. Sorry,
Well,
go ahead.
I was just going to ask if she went and got some tea.
Bright red. No, I didn't. And that's when you see out of the woods another figure. A massive tiefling. I'm talking maybe 6'3". Probably the largest tiefling you've ever seen. Broad shoulders. He is walking with kind of a shirt open with a massive, a weapon over one shoulder and a string of 7 or 8 rabbits over the other.
I'm guessing from the rabbits, he does not look like he wishes ill intent.
No, he does not. He definitely looks surprised just to see all of you. A longbow. It's a longbow.
I'll take my hand off my sunblade.
Ash, these are, this is Leona Swiftsilver. She is an old friend of mine, and these are her traveling companions.
And my friends.
Atlas.
What's up?
Her name's Kesra, not Stop.
Single. It's fine.
Alexander.
Eldon.
That's how we do it.
He sort of kind of looks in surprise and glances around, and she says, "It shouldn't take too long." And he gives her a love nod and silently walks into the cabin.
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. It's a funny story, really. That's Ash. He lives in this cabin. This is his, and he keeps to himself.
I like him already.
He found me when I was attacked by some wolves.
And you're staying here?
I'm not quite
With
well
him?
enough to travel yet.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Are they in love?
Calm
Oh
down,
my
Leona.
god.
I didn't ask that out loud. But are they in love?
Roll insight with advantage, because you're a sucker.
God, thank goodness for advantage. Insight. I can add 27.
Yeah. You actually catch sight of him glancing, sort of peeking out of the one cabin window, like sort of. He's not looking at any of you. He's just looking at her.
I'm gonna stare at him.
You seem to be quite the head turner up here.
So Ash is actually a person's player character. And they've agreed to come on audio. If y'all are interested.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me just why don't they join the call? And that's what I was trying to slow y'all down.
Ah, I see.
All kinds of guests going on.
Oh my god, it's a
While we're
mess.
coordinating things and Camille's doing her complicated DM awesomeness stuff.
Magic.
Magic.
Follow us on Twitter. Open4 adventure. We post about all of our cool stuff, including our awesome, amazing lineup for Extra Life that we have that's coming up very, very soon. If you like some of the people in chat, if you like some of the people on the screen, I say some of us, all of us, show up in our Discord. I'm gonna do the little command thingies. We're gonna do Twitter, and then maybe Twitter's not a thing. Maybe it hates us. Well, the Discord works. So join us on Discord. Be our friend. Social.
Beat me,
I know
yeah.
how this works. Really good at this.
So good.
Remember it was social or socials.
And also, if you would like to have some amazing merch, like the fantastic shirt that our own Mindy is wearing,
Show it off. Yay.
Yeah, that's us. That's all of
definitely
us.
get that at our
is.
merch
That's all
shop.
of us.
Where we've got all kinds of things.
I might rewind a little bit because they have informed me that he would be doing other things. So I'm so sorry. It's fine.
Sure.
You can still keep all your same knowledge checks.
Perfect. That's all I care about.
As long as I get the chance to make embarrassing comments.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I want to know all the details.
God, I don't want to know any of them.
But I just tell me everything. I will sing ballads about it.
I don't say shit.
It's okay, I'll sing twice as much to compensate.
Yep.
All right. Here they are. Or maybe not. There we go.
You can't, I don't know.
Oh, hi, friends.
You can come on video.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. I got you a
actually
thing.
turn on my lights. Hold on.
Yes.
I need to be presentable.
What is stream? Put on
We don't
pants,
know.
Derek.
Oh God, no! You can't do that.
You don't have to put on pants.
What are
You don't have to
pants?
put
No
on
one's
Nobody's
gonna
gonna see the
pants.
lower half. It's
I
fine.
mean-
And probably move my camera up to where he. Hi, everybody. This is
Hello!
howdy. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I get to play D&D with you all the time.
All the time.
So,
Yeah. I
Ash.
stepped away from my computer for literally a minute to give my dog medicine while Camila's messaging me, hey, come back.
Come back! Dad,
Ash.
come back!
You let's rewind to when you approach with a longbow over your shoulders, and also
Seven rabbits.
could you get me a web capture link whenever you have a second.
Whatever. Everything all at once
Ash
right now.
is as Camille very lovely described, a very tall, very built tiefling. Normally tieflings are very slim individuals. He's not. He has horns which wrap back around his head and kind of come up to points, shoulder-length hair which he tries to keep tied back. It's kind of this midnight blue in color with these luminescent yellow eyes. Clean shaven otherwise. He has a tail which kind of swishes idly behind him. And yeah, there definitely is a look of surprise as he approaches all of you. And the first person that he looks to is Nanira. And it's kind of just, Nanira, you didn't tell me there was going to be company.
I didn't know. This is Leona Swissilver. She is a dear friend of the family.
Hi.
Apparently they are in town.
We're just visiting. We won't be here long.
Oh, no, I don't want y'all to feel unwelcome. My home is any friends in the nearest friends of mine. And I have plenty for myself and enough to share. And y'all just make yourselves at home. I'll get some tea boiling and...
Tea, you say?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh,
and we can get a fire out here in the pit, and we can all sit around and...
I'll get the fire, and you watch as she sort of reaches behind her head, and some markings that aren't visible regularly kind of flash, and she brings a fire down, and the campfire lights.
Oh, yes, it's my favorite.
Leona always did love that trick.
And Ash will go inside and close the door behind him.
I can see why you did not go and get tea in town.
What brings you all to Honleith?
Magic.
Mishap.
Accident.
I see. Leona, there's not really a delicate way to bring this up, but are you by chance still in contact with any of Lord Kentigern's children?
Unfortunately, I haven't spoken to many of them in a while, and I heard recent news that Roman... Well, I'm not entirely sure of his whereabouts, but it's not really reachable at the moment.
It's not a lie.
I ask because she kind of glances around as if she is unsure how much she should say.
They're like family.
He's involved in an organization that is not news to you, is it?
No.
Then are you aware of his involvement in a secondary organization?
I'm aware of his former involvement in both.
I didn't realize you... When did you get so knowledgeable about the world, Leona?
When I was kicked out of Ilvinus and charged with murder. Forces you to grow up, apparently.
I see. I'm not sure why, but I definitely feel some responsibility. I'm sorry.
No. Decisions were made. You can't make other people's decisions for them. I certainly don't blame you for anything that happened.
Then, how knowledgeable are you about the assembly?
Not particularly knowledgeable. I just know that there was involvement on Roman's end, and that probably was not particularly wise.
I see.
Why do you have more information than they're bad?
Leona, do you know what it is I've been doing?
No.
When my family was taken, and this is Ash by the time that you come back outside, my family was taken, my brother and I, Niam, we started to look into what it was that caused them to disappear, and it brought us to several organizations. We infiltrated them one by one, trying to get to the bottom of why they're kidnapping Asima. And we've uncovered a lot, actually, and Niam was looking into the silence the last I heard from him. A particular sect called the Voidwalkers. They are what everybody fears from the silence. They worship the Whispered One. They do the things that people warn about from the silence. Atlas, you look like you have a question.
I was just wondering if Atlas would have known any of what they were talking about from his guild connections.
Yep.
Okay.
The silence operates in many places. I don't know. Gosh, I thought I was going to be sharing news with you, Leona. I'm sorry, it might sound like you don't need it. Perhaps there are any questions that you need answered from me.
It depends on what news you were talking about. If it's the fate of Roman, then yes, we knew about that, but any information about the silence and their machinations is more than welcome.
Well, hang on. I want to know what she knows about the fate of Roman.
His fate, are you implying that he's no longer alive?
Not implying anything, thank you.
Has Niam been able to learn anything from this infiltration?
He and I were supposed to sync up a week ago. He never showed. Which is unlike him.
Have you heard from him?
I have not.
How well do I know Niam?
Pretty well. He's a sorcerer. Very serious.
I know this is gonna come as a complete shock to everybody. But I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay.
What?
That's it. BBEG, y'all. That's how I'm gonna break all of you.
I need, if it's okay, we need both of those clipped because just the BBEG.
Yes, please.
That's how I'm going to break you.
I'm casting sending.
What are you saying?
Hi, Liam. It's Leona. I know it's been a while, but I was hoping you could let me know where you are. If you're safe.
Leona Swiftsilver.
Oh, I forgot to put my...
Why do you care?
This is definitely Liam. I'll cast sending again.
Oh my god!
Hold on, I gotta keep track because I wasn't expecting to need to do the things. It's fine. Who needs spells? Not me. All right, okay, it's fine. I just got a 3rd level spell slot. That's cool.
Oh! I'm here with Nanira. It's Leona, by the way. She just wanted to make sure that you are safe. You missed your sync up. Called it a sync up, right? That's what I called it.
You heard from him. He's alive.
Oh, yes. Yes, he's very much alive. It's very much me, and he's very confused. Mostly because he hasn't heard from me in a very long time. But he is alive. He is okay. Hopefully, now that he knows that I'm asking for you, he'll tell me where he is. Or, hold on a second. Maybe he'll respond.
What proof can you give me that you're with my sister? He doesn't know!
I just love that she's going to burn through all of her spell slots.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's totally fair.
It's a reasonable
Nanira.
question.
Nanira, your brother's having a bit of trouble believing that's me, probably because we haven't spoken in many years, and how would I prove to him that it is... I'm a little offended he doesn't just trust me.
Tell him Aelin is looking for him.
That's right. Mark them spells off.
Y'all laugh until I die tonight, and then I'm never coming back again. This is my own. This is it, Leona, right here. This is my end. My. What is that called? Eulogy.
Exodus.
Exodus. Aelin, you said? Aelin?
Aelin.
Hi again. You're really wearing me out.
Oh my god!
Aelin is looking for you. Please let me know where you are. Please. Nanira would appreciate it. Appreciate's a long word. I thought it was like 5 words, but it's like just one really long word with multiple syllables.
I'm in Wolfcrest. Tell her she can meet me at our usual haunt there.
I'm not going to say thank you. Will you please tell your brother I said thank you when you see him next? He said he's in Wolfcrest. He'll meet you there at the place you
I know.
hunt.
I know.
Oh,
Leona, what you've done for me is an incredible service, and I can't thank you enough. I was thinking the worst. I thought I had failed him. I thought that I had lost him. And you've shown me that I haven't, and that my time I've spent recovering is not been as wasted as I imagined. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure it hasn't been wasted at all. I glance at Ash.
It's been necessary, but this is good news regardless. Daenerys, I'm incredibly happy for you.
Thank you, Ash.
Because, well, I mean, she's obviously feeling much better, but she probably shouldn't be traveling by herself. I mean, what if more wolves come? She would, I mean, you know, safety in numbers. That's why I have 4 people here, because
Winter wolves are the fucking worst.
winter wolves are the... Yes,
Yeah,
that.
that's what she pays us for.
That don't pay you!
I mean, he gets paid.
Good.
I never really
Wait,
met
some of you
anybody
get paid?
as strong as Nynaeve, so I'm not particularly worried about her. At least not
Oh.
as far as taking care of herself. And she's got places to be and things to do.
Even the strongest of people can use a bit of assistance now and again.
Everybody needs somebody sometime.
That's true.
Where have I heard that before?
Ash has his home here. He's carved out a life for himself. A beautiful one. What, Mindy?
I mean, I understand this is a very beautiful home that you've created. Are there any fireflies? I know it's very cold, but are there any fireflies that we could go look at? Ash?
It's not really the season for them.
Okay, but I'm sure I saw some this way. Come on, let's go.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I love this game.
As Leona flags Ash off, I would just kind of like to turn back to her and in Thieves Can't say,
Gonna follow.
if you need any help in your investigation, you may call on me.
She replies in Thieves' Camp, which this sounds just like an ordinary kind of conversation about the weather and the season. Good to know. You might be able to find me by another name or two, Aelin or Ella.
You ask her down, ask about the Red.
I will.
Red the Fox.
Leona, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kate.
I'm following at a distance.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
keeping where I can see their mouths talking.
I
to each
know
other.
that I'm not. I'm just trying to get us some privacy.
Fool me
Good luck.
once with winter wolves. Buddy system never leaves.
Are the stars out?
Yes, they are.
Beautiful.
Hold on,
I
we
mean,
need a
I'm
better
not doing anything except having a lovely conversation.
It was Leona, right?
Yes, Ash.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, Nanira is one of my oldest friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice.
She's very sweet, obviously. Very smart, very strong.
I agree with every one of those things.
I know you do. For the longest time, when I was growing up, I thought Ilvinus was going to be my home forever. Forever. I loved it. Everything about it. It was beautiful. Good people, well... decent people. Good people if you knew where to find them.
Okay.
And a whole future mapped out.
I've never been, but that sounds really nice. Maybe I
Sure.
should- Okay.
You could visit it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you always lived here?
Yeah. I mean, I built the cabin about 5 years ago, but I've always been more or less in these woods. Yeah, ever since I can remember, at least.
Have you ever given any thought to leaving?
I mean, every time I try to leave, I don't know, it just seems like people don't want me there. So I just stay where I'm useful, you know?
I understand that. Well, I think there's probably at least one person who wouldn't be terribly upset if you were around.
Leona, I mean, since Nanira, I had been around people for quite a while, but I'm picking up that there's something you want to say, and I'm a simple kind of person.
Right. You love her. Am I wrong?
I mean,
it's quite a storybook beginning, honestly.
It didn't feel like it, but yeah.
I can send you. I can send. Oh. Well, I can tell you. I'm pretty sure, and by pretty sure I mean I know. I think she probably feels the same way. Have you told her?
I mean, I haven't said the words yet, but
They can be hard words to say.
I hope she knows.
She might know. But, speaking from experience, there's something different about knowing and hearing them. There's something different about feeling it and expressing it yourself.
Leona, where did you come from?
I came from Ilvinus, but I've done a bit of traveling and growing since then, so.
Well, I appreciate your. I appreciate you.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Most people are a bit off-put by this. I just... When she leaves to find her brother, and she will leave eventually, I think you would both be better off if you knew exactly where the other stood. Who knows? Maybe it's time for your home to be somewhere else. Or someone else. Or maybe one day, maybe that's not the case. Maybe one day, you know, she leaves and she finds her way back to you.
That's like the total opposite of what you just said. So.
Well.
I like both options, but.
Right.
Dang. Yeah. You've given me a lot to think about.
Just talk to her.
Yeah, I need to. Leona, thank you. You came out of nowhere, and I needed that.
I'm glad. Everyone deserves a happy ending. We can go back if you like.
I thought you saw.
Oh
it was
no, they're beautiful right over. Yeah, I was just trying to give us some privacy.
I'm picking up on that now.
I can make some fake ones if you want. Would that help?
Honestly, at this point, it kind of seems like I know how the trick is being done.
Okay,
and-
it's not as exciting. That's good because I expended a little more than I expected trying to get in touch with her brother. So
Yeah, won't we go back and get some tea before it gets
tea sounds
too cold?
delightful.
Yeah.
Yes, Alice does get cold. Tea will make him happy though.
When the lot of you get back, there is a pot of tea. Nanira is sitting between Tony and Alexander, between Atlas and Alexander, whoever that is. While this was happening, Alexander, she has turned to you, and ordinarily I don't share information about my family's involvement and my brother's and I involvement in these organizations. However, I've known Leona since she was a little girl, and I trust her with my life, so well, are they okay, do you think? Are they,
Oh, they're fine. Leona's just butting in where she's not needed.
That does sound like Leona Swiftsilver. The Covenant is the organization that the Covenant and the Silence, well, all of them really. We worked our way into the Cult of the Dragon Queen, the Silence, the Assembly, the Thieves Guild, and the Divine Covenant. All in the last 5 years searching down answers. It's all we've been doing. The Assembly, yes, it's frightening, but the Silence is I don't know. I don't know how to tell you everything I need to tell you in a few short moments. Is there anything you need to know?
I mean, any information about the Assembly is, if you have recent movements or machinations, I mean, that's always useful.
I just left the Assembly. She glances around. I was serving as an aide of Apollyon.
Oh,
I'm very good at what I do.
it sounds like it.
Yes, clearly. Fun fact, I once punched Apollyon in his nuts.
That was you all. He was in a rage after that, but they called the battle a major victory. Claimed that they'd brought home an immense prize of incredible value.
Yeah, that would be our
Guess it
friend's
was horse.
I'm sorry, a horse?
Not really a horse.
I'm a little lost, admittedly. I heard it was an angel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. We're on the same page, I'm certain.
I don't think I'm reading the same book. Y'all deal with angels?
Oh, Ash.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
sure do. Apparently.
I was just talking
What were we
about...
talking about?
The Assembly.
Those fuckers. Yep.
Yes.
You all right?
Yes, of course, just work, you know.
Yeah, just work stuff.
He's returned to the Nine Hells.
Dope.
And ever since the disruption, where a majority of his forces were sent home, their foothold here has been almost nothing. I don't know what sort of magic could do that, but...
No idea.
Yeah, it's weird.
Changed.
So strange.
Tea is so good.
Changed the shape of the world forever.
Who could do something like that?
It's amazing.
I don't know.
Must be a very powerful individual.
Very
Definitely a very
Fairly
attractive
naive of their
individual.
power.
I'm not going to read into this too much.
It is best that you do not.
Yes, Kesra.
Use your words.
And figure out which ones I want to use.
Sure.
I only have like 8.
Use them wisely.
What did you said? What were we talking about? Our angel, the horse one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was mentioning that Apollyon had considered the fight in Valzara, Cornwall, whatever the fuck it is, a great victory. He took a powerful prisoner to the Nine Hells.
Yeah, he was a dick. I don't suppose you know how to get there, do you? Purely philosophical question.
Hypothetical.
That one.
Hypothetically speaking, the only person I know who's powerful enough to do that on a whim, well, she's quite extraordinary. A servant of the Raven Queen.
Yeah, does she have red eyes? We lost that one. So
Black
do you have a
skin.
different one?
Very soft lips.
Zytharia.
We're
Oh,
actually
yeah,
looking
we-
for her right now.
Yeah, we lost her.
Yep.
So
You lost
Very
her.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she got lost. I wouldn't put the blame on us.
She's the most
Right.
powerful cleric I've ever met, and you
Oh,
lost
same.
her.
Yeah, she's
She got
incredible.
swallowed by a thing. I'm sure
thing.
she's fine.
Like a
So,
purple worm,
Are
or
we getting into this?
No, not those.
Back to
What was that thing called, Alexander?
Do we have all night? Are you going to be up all night? Because we could tell you a story.
We're not gonna tell.
back
Exactly.
to the way we got here. By magical accident, we mean that we were in Celestia with Zytharia.
Celestia.
We
Yeah.
tried to travel back to the prime material and somehow got shunted to the astral sea
Oh dear
That was
lord.
great.
in the middle of an astral dreadnought fight. Zytharia was swallowed,
By an
but she
astral
was-
dreadnought.
apparently not in its extraplanar belly. Leona and Atlas both took a visit and didn't see her there. So we hope that she was able to shift somewhere
Out.
else, but we haven't been able to reach her.
I see. That's alarming and way above my pay grade.
Same.
Wow.
There.
Wow.
Yep.
Incredible. Aside from her, I'm trying to think. The only other powerful cleric I know is the realm's justice, Eva Hassan.
We met her once, right? Her name sounds familiar.
Yes.
We did.
I will say that, generally speaking, the Grand Mistress Adelaide Wolf is a good friend of Zytharia's and would probably be willing to help you locate her if you needed. Zytharia has a lot of powerful friends.
Besides,
Yeah.
so you were embedded with the devils.
I was.
Do you know of a place we could acquire a hellish tuning fork?
Please don't say Adelaide Wolfwood.
No,
It doesn't have to be a a friendly place.
I know.
We're fairly capable. Fairly.
What are you planning to use it for?
I want my horse back.
There are a few
Part
people.
one.
We have many. Trust us
We
when
have-
we say we need it.
Several objectives.
Duh.
I cannot just simply trust you. I need to know why.
I wish to punch Apollyon in the nuts again.
One of our objectives, yes.
I didn't see that happen. I wish I had.
It was great.
We are looking to rescue said angel. We are also looking to rescue the Empress of San Maria.
The first trip.
Yeah, that's our first trip.
She stands up. If you'll excuse me for just one moment. She goes inside.
Can I get her? Is she about to like try to bolt?
No, she's going inside the cabin.
Okay, well, you can
Look
go
over
inside
at
a cabin
Ash.
and then disappear.
Roll insight.
So, Ash, you like the cold?
Yeah, actually, I kind of do. I tend to run warmer myself.
Me too. That's a hell of an accent you got there, Ash. You say you're from around here?
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah.
That's weird. I got the same kind of accent, but I'm from the other end of the damn continent, man.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
I ain't really been anywhere else. Where are all y'all from?
I'm originally from Grassgrave, but I've spent about 10 years up here in the White Cliffs.
I'm from Place.
Yeah, she's from Place. I haven't found it yet, but
I'm from Iolan.
I'm from
Those all
Asburn.
sound like nice places to go.
Hmm.
yeah, Grassgrave wasn't really a nice place before it
Turned into Ashgrave?
turned into Ashgrave.
I rolled a 31, DM.
She's not going. She's not bolting.
Okay.
Now, I'm sorry. I picked up half of what y'all were talking about before. So, y'all been some places and done some stuff then, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And things. Stuff and things.
Stuff and
With people.
Unfortunately.
Nanira comes back outside with a small object wrapped in a handkerchief. Leona. I've always adored you. And I'm so sorry that you found yourself caught up in all of this. If you are who I think you are, if you are Fate's chosen,
People keep saying that.
Apollyon, you are his greatest threat. For what you have done for me and for my brother, as simple as it sounds, here, she hands you an iron tuning fork.
Thank you, Nanira. I'll go in for a hug, but I'll be very careful.
Definitely. It's one of the last remaining.
We'll keep it safe.
I don't ever want to see it again. My time in the assembly is done. They discovered me. I barely made it out.
I can't imagine that they're just going to let you.
My time will come.
When people that deep undercover get burned, it is usually not good.
She'll be alright.
I'm
You'll be
sure
the
she will,
protector?
big man.
Sorry, that was a lot of talking at once. What was that?
I said, you'll be there?
I think regardless, she'll be alright, but
I didn't leave things that badly. I assure you. I've done this before. Besides, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, as they say.
Valid way to live.
I'm here for both.
Yeah.
I am too.
It's getting late, and even though there aren't any winter wolves around here anymore, thanks to Ash,
We should probably.
Yeah.
You mentioned that he was in Wolfcrest. I mean, if you want, we can get you there tomorrow on our way to Azmoran. No rush. I mean, I'm just asking if...
Oh.
Maybe we meet you in the morning and you can let us know.
The morning? Sure. I can meet you.
No pressure either way.
Of course.
I will give a glance to Ash, like...
Sure.
And we can make plans or not make plans.
Of course.
No need to make any decisions right this second.
Alice, did you enjoy your tea? My mother would, kill me if I didn't make sure that all of our tea lovers were satiated.
I did. It was quite good.
Very good. I'll take your cup for you.
Oh, thank you.
You see her hands are shaking as she picks them up and walks inside.
I'd offer y'all a spot to stay on the floor, but
No worries.
We might.
Thank you for the tea.
We've got lodgings in town.
I can make y'all dinner if you'd like. As I said, my home's yours.
We've already imposed enough. And I think somebody would enjoy your company right now.
Yeah. Well, thank all of you for stopping by. If I'm around next time you come around, don't be a stranger.
I don't know any strangers.
She doesn't.
She really fucking doesn't.
Thank you for the tea and the company.
Yeah. Thank you. And at this point, he's looking directly at Leona.
Good luck with everything. Hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll leave you to it.
Fate's chosen you get up and you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ash, when you go inside, Ninir is looking at her armor. And that's where we'll switch back to Fate's Chosen. You make your way back to town, back to the temple. What would you like to do?
Well, I didn't sleep like the rest of you, so I really am quite bushed. I'm going to, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to talk with the priest, make sure it's okay that I throw up the shelter, just because I'm a little bit paranoid, but, good night. You'll all be able to get in.
I would like to, on our way back, cast Sending again to Zytharia.
Did you talk to Jordan about this? About this sending?
No, I did, but I got the numbers wrong. But like, we'll just, it's condensed.
Okay.
It can just be, I mean, tell Jordan I'm sorry. I underestimated Leona.
How many did you tell him that you cast? This is what happens when you have a co-DM, friends.
I said... Oh yeah, I lied. I lied a lot. But I said I got at least 6 in before
Okay.
there's even a chance.
Okay. What do you say?
Scytharia, it's Leona. I'm not sure if you're even getting these messages, but if you are, please respond. We're starting to get very worried about you.
No response.
So, when we do like teleportation things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't necessarily need, like, if for some reason we had a friend that was unconscious, we could still like bring that friend. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying this to the DM or to Alexander?
DM.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're both. Sure. Alexander, before you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
great. I mean, I hope that none of us, it's been a wild 24 hours. I'm gonna kneel. Alice, are you around? Are you awake? I will glance to Atlas, and then whoever else. I assume Eldon is awake and Kestra is awake.
Yep.
I don't know if Alexander is still awake at this point, but I'm glancing between the three of you, whoever is still awake. I need you all to do me a very solid favor.
God damn it.
Actually, I would like to cast. Oh god, I have so many spell slots. I should have cast more sendings, y'all. Oh god.
Is there any way I can convince you to not do the thing that you are about to do?
No. If I start casting spells, wake up Alexander. Make sure I don't kill anyone. I'm
Wait,
gonna reach.
what are you doing?
I'm reaching for the weave.
Oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna let you know. As you
Auto crit. 'Cause
Okay.
I only because I rolled a 3. So wisdom saving throw is lower than a wisdom check, so it's just 23. I am looking for Zytharia.
Can we just tie her down so she can't get up when she wakes
I'm
up?
Leona.
getting the rope out.
As you reach into the weave, concentrating on your dear friend Zytharia Kelcrast, you feel resistance. Something is pushing back against you. Something about the very fabric of what you are doing is wrapping around you, around your chest, your neck, your face, suffocating you, making it difficult to breathe. You concentrate very distinctly on Zytharia Kelcrast. And you continue to reach. And just when you feel as though you are coming, it is like trying to run through ooze that is coagulating more and more and turning solid, and just when you feel like you are going to be trapped here forever, it shatters and you break through, and what you see below you is a wasteland. Red everywhere. The ground is boggy, quicksand, trees that are gnarled, and this place has not seen life in some time. You find yourself in the middle of a swamp. It is neither day nor night. There is no time here. No sun, no night sky, no stars. Just a gray waste. And you're moving. You're flying. You look and you see your view shifting, and it comes into focus, and you see a figure riding a broom. This figure's hood is pulled tightly over their head. They're breathing rapidly. You see that the clothes that they are wearing are a little different than the last you saw her. They are shredded. She's covered in wounds. It looks like she has, on a scale of 0 to 269, maybe 50.
Does it look like she's going somewhere in particular?
Looks like she has a very particular destination, or she's fleeing very quickly.
Can I try to catch up to her?
You're moving alongside her, essentially.
Oh. I mean, this doesn't usually work, but, Scytharia! Can I try to cast message? I don't know how magic works when
Make
you're
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. That's how it works. Cool. Natural 20.
What does that bring you to?
23? 23?
You don't suffer a vision penalty.
A what?
A vision penalty.
Oh, hey, we're doing fine. This is
Your
going so
message.
great.
What's the message?
Scytharia! Can you see me or hear me? It's Leona. Where are you going? Do you know how to get out? How can I help?
She doesn't seem to hear you.
Can I try to reach out and grab her?
Nothing happens.
Ugh. What's chasing her? What are we running from?
Make a
Where
perception
are we?
check.
Do I know where we are?
Make a perception check, followed by an arcana check.
Okay, perception, 26. Arcana, oh, I'm rolling hot. 23.
Perception, there doesn't seem to be anything following her at the moment, but you do see there are creatures who do notice, a few specifically, who do seem to notice her presence.
Okay.
Arcana, that was a 20 what?
3.
You've heard of the Red Prison. Carcery.
I don't like Morgan's reaction.
The Tartarian depths of Carcery, also known as Tartarus, is an outer plane. It's situated between Hades and the Abyss. It is a plane of contention between the warring demons and devils, and it's home to the native Demodans, a species that, a race that cannot die. This layer specifically is home to the Red Prison, which is where immortal beings are sent when there is no other place for them. This is a place without gods. The only law are the wardens. With that high roll, you might know that no one who comes to Carcery ever leaves.
Okay, but like,
You've heard, yeah, and in your stories you've read, no one who comes to Carcery leaves.
Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid because we're already here. You know, it's fine. Look, we're here. As long as I don't kill any of my friends, it'll be fine. In the past, when I have had visions, in moments of panic, I have been able to... Heck, I've been able to rewind time to see alternatives. That's how I saved Areo. I would like to seek a way to get her out.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
You see her flying forward towards this massive... Y'all, I have not been told how this is gonna work. It's fine. It's fine. Goat's not answering me. It's fine. He hates me. He's abandoned me. It's fine. She zooms forward into a void. And you see in front of her... This is the first time your visions have... One of the first times your visions have shown you not what is actually happening, but symbolism. You see in front of her are a handful of items. The first is a sword. It has emblazoned on it a sigil of the Raven Queen, and it glows faintly. The next in front of Zytharia is a contract, written in Draconic. And the third is an object unlike anything you've ever seen before. It almost looks spherical in nature, but then you realize it has many sides. Almost like one of these. And it is constantly spinning. Zytharia is stuck, unable to choose.
I mean, I don't know if I can choose for her. Does the sword look familiar?
No.
But it has a Raven Queen sigil on it.
Yes.
That seems like the obvious choice. I'm a little confused as to why she's not picking that up.
You watch as she begins to reach for it, and the life begins to drain from her.
Oh!
Wounds appear all over her form, as if she is, in reaching for this sword, undergoing tremendous trauma, tremendous battle, series of combat.
When I cast that spell earlier, did I feel the pushback from casting the spell?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I could keep up with an insane amount of damage anyway. I'm not actually a cleric, y'all.
You make an insight check.
Okay. Why am I... Whatever. It's fine. 28.
Just a 28.
No, that was a frustrating
Okay.
because I rolled lower on the wisdom check. That was what that was. No, that's a good roll. I'm
Okay. Essentially, what you gather is that the future for Zytharia is undecided. And that with each option, there are consequences. Moral consequences. You see on each, like a prism on each side, there are two versions of Zytharia. There is one, you see many variations of her deceased, her belongings stripped from her person, her bags torn through, picked apart. But you see several versions of her where she has become something else. Something more. Wings that are impossibly long, her fangs sharp into points, her eyes glowing red, her horns longer.
Does she still seem like Zytharia?
And some of them. Not at all. You do get the sense with that insight check that there is very little you can do for her as her fate is out of your hands. you feel yourself being pulled from this vision.
I'm sorry.
And with a crash, you are ripped back down into the prime material plane. You suffer no vision penalties. But you feel your shoulders sag from the weight of what you have learned of the fate of your dear friend. And that is where we will end today's session.
You're also bound and gagged.
Yeah, fingers are tight. You can't do shit. Sorry.
Let's sign off.
Hi, I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Miss Mindykins. I stream fun things on usually Sundays and Wednesday nights. This week I'm gonna have a Hallow stream party for Halloween. So you can catch me there in the evening. You can also catch me here on Saturday morning at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central for Ashes of Azran, where I play an actual cleric. My favorite part was that we got like a little love story in there. It's fine. It makes me heart happy. I am just as much of a romantic as Leona. It's fine.
Thank you, Mindy. Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Very Pale Ale. I get the eternal joy of playing Kestra every Monday. Have done so for 90 weeks now. It's fine. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out.
Happy 90th episode, y'all.
Fuck. My favorite moment, honestly, was the return of classic Leona. Because that was classic Leona. Finding the romance and encouraging the romance. Beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
Thank you,
Hi.
Kate.
What?
I said thank you, Kate. Go ahead,
Oh,
Ellen.
yeah, hi. I'm Stan. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Stan Rand. Here with these beautiful people on Monday nights. And on my own channel on other nights. Streaming. I've been streaming World of Warcraft I've never played it before until like a week or two ago. I'm having a lot of fun. My favorite part. Every time we have visions, it's my favorite part. So I'm saying that.
Hey everybody, I'm Morgan. You can find me on Twitter at NecroAlexander. I'm here on Monday nights for Fate Chosen, and I will be in our Extra Life charity stream and the 3 p.m. Central slot in the Floofy Outlaws. So you will get to meet a very different character from Alexander. And my favorite part of tonight was just the gleam in Mindy's eyes when we got to butt in where we're not needed into somebody else's romantic life.
Thank you, Morgan. Atlas. Tony.
Hello, everyone. I am Tony. I can be found all over the internet as Capt. Lagrange. My favorite part of this evening would be walking up to a complete stranger and telling them that, hey, the young lady down in the tea shop has a crush on you. You should go and talk to her. I will also be in the Extra Life, and I will be in the... Do we have an official name for that one?
Wonderland
game, playing a much different character than Atlas, so come out and check out The Boulder.
That sounds ominous. Derek.
Oh, I get to do this too?
Yeah.
I'm just a lowly guest. Hi, everybody. Hi, you lovely, lovely Fates Chosen. I'm Derek Sword. I have a whole bunch of plugs, but don't worry about those. If you want to find me anywhere, it's dsword16 on Twitter. My favorite of my plugs is Ashes of Azran. You can find me where I have now a romance with Mindy's character. It's all one big circle, people. That's what it is. I was so surprised and excited to join you all tonight. It was a big bout of chaos as I was trying to get back to my computer and join all of you. But I'm so glad I did, because it's amazing getting to watch you. It's even better getting to play alongside all of you. My favorite thing is just getting to see all you lovely folks every week. You're awesome.
Thank you, Derek. I'm Camille. You can find me on Twitter at CamilleDoesD&D. You can also find the channel at Open4 Adventure. You can also see this really cute pepperoni right here on my Twitter. If you're not, a great other place to see pictures of Max is in our Discord, where you can post in fur babies photos, or when you can see pictures of plants in fur baby photos. Please come and join and hang out and say hi. We love to meet new people. My favorite part of the session was fucking Derek agreeing to join literally 30 seconds before he actually joined, and me making an overlay real fucking quick.
Let me see if I can read this Discord message.
I can post a screenshot.
What was it? Do you want to play Ash? You have 30 seconds. Derek, otherwise I need an accent, and what is he going to do? I got that at 9:19 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, it happens.
I responded back at 9:22. I missed the 30-second mark. But hey.
It be like that sometimes. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Y'all, I have some of the best friends in the whole world. They are pretty fantastic. That is it for me. I will also be in Extra Life as a player. Da-da-da-da. It's going to be great. With Morgan in Floofy Outlaws. Yeah, it's going to be good. And I think some other people. I'm assuming there's some other people. All right, friends, we're going to sign off because it's 9:38. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you all same time, same place next week for Fates Chosen. Oh, warm fuzzies, Mindy.
They have Beljavis!
Beljavis!
I even have the paper in front of me. Sir! We have PJ! Christina! Andrew, Fellowship of the Tables, Bay of Gifts, Wiki Manser!
Bay of Gifts! Bay of Gifts!
Rick O!
Rick O!
Gamerlar!
Gamerlar's with a 1 and a 3! Deborah! It always cuts out on Deborah!
Deborah!
Thank you all for being our warm fuzzies and supporting us. We love you very much. We will see y'all next time. Okay, bye for real this time. Okay, bye!